Yo, 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 it's your boy JoJo hitting you with another socially charged, debatable, and dope episode of The Privilege Show. This is episode 65, and we're titling this one Boosie BadAzz. If you haven't already, download the HausHill Entertainment app for free for iOS and Google Play devices. Please check out our last episode, episode 64. It's called Freak Show. We interviewed two of the hottest male rappers out in the game right now, Pierre and TT, on their new debut album, actually, their first album called Freak Show. So make sure y'all stream it, check it out, check the album out, download it, save it, play it, twerk to it, send it to your family, all that good stuff. It's the holiday time, y'all. So hope y'all feeling good. Hope y'all doing the good things in the world, doing some good things for each other and for yourselves. Uh, I'm coming today to bring y'all a just on the run episode talking about this Boosie BadAzz news. Boosie BadAzz news. Yeah, this Boosie BadAzz news. So obviously a few episodes ago we talked about Boosie and Lil Nas X going back and forth, or actually Boosie sending shots at him and kind of Nas X kind of just, playing around with it a bit. So most recently Boosie BadAzz went on to the Breakfast Club to talk about the whole situation with him and Lil Nas X, Charlemagne, the God, and the Breakfast Club, DJ Envy and Angela Yee. They interviewed transgender T.S. Madison, and here's what she had to say about the whole thing.
Nigga, what is you bothering with Lil Nas X for? What's the problem? My thing is when he said that he's a detriment like to kids and we need to worry about the kids and all this stuff. But I'm like, but you the same man had a overgrown ass woman performing fellatio on your young son, and you didn't see anything wrong with that. But you it's make it make sense to me. I was so confused about the situation. Like, who kids really need to be protected?
I feel like I've seen so many things when I was a kid. That's what's made me accepting of a lot of things now, just because I've seen it. It hasn't made me want to be any way that I'm not, but I've seen it, so it made me a lot more like, okay, this is what it is.
Yeah, I know.
And a lot of it is how you are raised in your household too.
Well, it is how you're raised in your house, but what people have to understand, however you're raised in your house, Charlemagne, is not the way that you share this world with everybody who's been raised in their house, and so you may not accept it, but you need to respect it.
Yeah, I love hip hop and I love all the street rappers, but none of them have the right to say Lil Nas X is a detriment to kids.
He's not.
If you've ever rapped about violence towards people, celebration of drugs, using or selling, you can't stand on that moral high ground.
Disrespecting women.
Yeah, you can't stand on. And that go for all, not just Boosie. That go for everybody.
And for everybody. That's
me
everybody.
included. You
And
can't
I
stand on
don't
that
got
moral
no
high
issue
ground.
with.
So which side are you guys on? Are you guys on the Boosie BadAzz side, or are you on the T.S. Madison, Lil Nas X, live your life free, just live and be you? Like, which side are y'all on? Drop a comment. Let us know on Instagram at The Privilege Show. Now, Boosie's response to that, after seeing the interview with T.S. Madison, he then responded on his Twitter early. You guys know he likes to get up early. So he did respond on his Twitter to the interview and said, "They still got my name in their mouth about that gay shit. Laugh out loud." He then tagged Charlemagne the God at See the God. "You part of the problem. You keep egging these people on your show with this, bro. You using your platform to support Lil Nas X and his antics. I see what side you on. Insert a rainbow." He said, "Fuck y'all kids." Shaking my head, dummies. So what he's talking about he said, "Fuck y'all kids," is Lil Nas X pretty much was saying in regards to his music and the whole backlash of his music videos for Industry Baby and Call Me by My Name Montero. He's just pretty much saying, fuck y'all kids. I'm not making this for y'all kids. And while it's funny, it's also real. It's also just how he feels. So I mean, I don't think anyone should take it literally. I think, like he said, he told y'all long ago on the road, when y'all kids were bopping to Old Town Road, long before you guys knew about his sexuality or his music or whatever that's portraying. So anyway, yeah, so that's what's going on. That's the latest with the Boosie BadAzz and Lil Nas X. And so Lil Nas X came out a couple of weeks ago, not out of the closet, but he actually just came out and said that he's kind of tired of it, is getting old, and you know that type of stuff. So I guess he's getting tired of playing the cat and mouse game and the games with this whole Boosie badass stuff. Like, I think at some point we really need to consider the platforms we're using, you know, whether it's for whatever it's for. I mean, as you heard T.S. Madison state in her interview with the Breakfast Club, you know, it's a contradiction for Boosie Badass to talk about Lil Nas X and the supposed agendas that he's running with being gay or bisexual or whatever that may be. This agenda is what I'm speaking about, whatever that may be. Um, T.S. Madison said on the flip side, you were the same one who, you know, paid a oversized woman to perform fellatio on your underage son. So, I mean, you know, all I say to it is give give children a chance to grow and be themselves and support them through that process. I mean, I can't say whether you should tell them to be straight and gay or not. Like, that's not, I don't feel like that is the sole purpose of a parent is to monitor a child's sexuality. I think at the beginning of it's morals, it's education, it's mannerism, it's consideration. It's a lot of things that the world doesn't teach us through school, and sometimes life experience teaches us. So um, I support people being them. JoJo's going on record saying I support people being them. I don't support any grown man or woman paying for or having, whether you're paying or not, I don't support any of that. Whether you're paying for a man or a woman to perform sex on your child because you want them to experience it. Like, what are you, what, what, I'm not going, y'all know I'm not going to do that today. But what are you doing? And on the flip side, like, I don't expect, um, someone to force being gay or lesbian down a child's throat. Like, let them open up and be them. What I had to share with a friend before is, if you see a child in the computers, support that, promote that. If you see a child into music or sports, support, promote that. If you see a child into podcasting or being an actor or comical, support that. Like, I think it's enough stigmas, and the whole saying and the whole cliche about boys wear blue only and girls wear pink. I mean, that's so old school and outdated nowadays, and we still have this. We talk about the slavery, the installation of the slavery mentality within the culture. We also have this stigma and this whole engraved concept that we have to be a certain type of way or we have to be with a certain type of person. A colleague shared with me today that Tinashe just came out of the closet. You know, for me even saying out of the closet, why are we still saying out of the closet? Just who, whether you're in the closet or out of the closet, like our last episode, I think Pierre said, or TT was sharing that whether you're in the closet or out of the closet or coming halfway out, the door's halfway open, whatever that looks like, I don't personally care about that. What I care about, if I'm a friend or someone who genuinely cares about you, or even a colleague or a business partner, I care about your well being and that you're doing good in life. Like, that's all I can do. That's all we can do. We can't help who's going to do what. We can't worry about who's doing this, who's cheating. Just don't force any agendas down anybody's throat. You can't force being straight down a child's throat. You can't force being gay down a child's throat. You know, we as parents also have to think about what we put out there to our children. Do I have friends who smoke weed around their children? Do I have friends who don't mind if the door is open while they're having sex and their kid is walking by? I mean, what is really the limit? I mean, I guess to each its own. That's the point that I'm getting to. So anyway, yo, I've had enough of ranting about this Boosie badass thing, Lil Nas X. I wish Nas and Boosie both the best. Like, I mean, Charlemagne is obviously dragged into the situation now, and seems as if he's supporting Nas X. I think Charlemagne is just kind of saying what we all saying, is just let people be them. Like, why is this emphasis on being gay? Why is that still the thing? I remember being back in high school, and even grammar school, seventh, eighth grade, even before then, being a popular child and just a comical, funny kid, cool kid. And I always kept a lot of female friends around me and females around. And, you know, I would get teased for being gay before I even knew what gay was or what I thought, what that is about. So I think that kids learn it from their homes. They learn that type of discrimination at a young age, uh, growing up from obviously homophobic parents or parents who just aren't open to the world or open to other people's experiences. Let's just make that clear. I'm not saying that you have to accept being a certain type of way, whether it be straight, gay, green, blue, or white. I think what should be considered is being open to other people's experiences. Some people don't have a choice when it comes to um, certain things in life, whether that's a mentality, a mental thing that they feel is telling them, whether it's a spiritual thing, whether it's inner, whether were born that way. Like, just let people live, be them. I think at the end of the day, I want to be remembered as someone who was just accepting and just always willing to share and give knowledge and take in knowledge. I don't ever want to be considered as a person who was just bashful and discriminatory towards something that I didn't understand or something that I don't know about. But yet I'm forcing my own agenda on a child or a teenager who doesn't even know where or what, who, what, when, where, why, or how. Now, I know some of y'all are going to talk about the guidance part. Yes, I do feel that you should speak to your child and guide your child. However, it's a lot of parents out here, and we just got to keep it real. It's a lot of parents out here living vicariously through their children, whether it be singing, dancing, whatever that may be. They're living vicariously. Your dreams, they're gone. You decided to make certain decisions in your life that don't allow you that opportunity to pursue them full time anymore. So don't put that lifestyle on your child, or don't put certain things on your child. I'm gonna end it with this. I see some of y'all, and just another example, I see some children walking around young children dressed like their parents, posing in pictures like their parents. Uh, anyway, uh, you know, I have a lot to say on a little bit more to say on this topic, but I think we're going to take it to a bigger audience. If you want to talk about this, feel free to DM us. Let us know you want to be on the show. We always accepting guests. We love a good time, a socially charged, debatable, and dope good time. So make sure y'all hit us up, check that out. Also, download the HausHill Entertainment app. It's free. Listen to some amazing stories from some of today's top creatives and storytellers around the world. Yo, I want to thank China, Africa, India, United States, Russia, Canada, and so many more countries and cities who have been listening to the Privilege Show and downloading and listening to other creatives on the HausHill Entertainment app. It's important that we support and promote each other's work because literally we're all we have. So if you're on YouTube, drop a thumbs up, hit a like, drop a comment, tell a friend, share this episode, like this episode, and download it, y'all. Thanks for tuning in. Chat with you soon. Peace.